Hello, hello. Welcome back, everyone, to the Break Vape podcast, episode 26. I am your host, Tami Ernst. This episode goes out to all of my closet vapors. That's right. If you are hiding your vaping habit, then I am talking to you, my friends. Now, for those of us who vape freely, go ahead and still listen to the end of this episode because you will gain some value along the way. I know that this topic is extremely important because I see it on a daily basis in my coaching practice. So, for those of you listening who are hiding the fact that you are vaping from people, I just want you to know that you are not alone. You are actually part of a huge community of people who are suffering in silence. As a coach, I see people who vape from nearly every age, country, and demographic that you can think of. I just checked my podcast analytics before I jumped on the microphone, actually, and you guys are listening in from over 20 countries and counting. Many of you have emailed me, and we've had a really nice conversation where you've told me that you've been vaping in secret. I can relate so well because I used to be quite a sneaky vapor myself. And when I started this podcast, the majority of the people that I'm close to didn't even know that I vaped in the first place. And if they did, they had no idea how much I was struggling with it. How many of you guys vape in secret because you're ashamed? Ding, ding, ding. Almost all of us. Maybe it's because of your age, right? You're either too young and afraid your parents will find out, or you think that you're too old and that vaping should have a certain age demographic. I see people who are hiding it from your parents, your partners, your children, your boss, your coworkers, your religious affiliation. Guys, the list goes on and on and on because vaping addiction does not discriminate. The bottom line is that you don't want to feel the judgment from whoever it is that you are hiding your addiction from. And guys, this is a scary headspace to be in. This space looks like self-imposed isolation and self-loathing. It looks like shame, overwhelm, depression, and a vicious cycle of trying to quit and then failing because you haven't asked anyone to have your back, or especially if you don't know how to have your own back. But I have your back, okay? And I just want you to know that you're not alone. In fact, imagine that you could turn on an option on your phone to ping other people around you who are closet vaping. Your phone would be lighting up and going nuts with notifications from all over the world. So let this episode be a little glimmer of hope for you that you don't have to feel alone anymore. A glimmer in this sense is a tiny glint of light or a sliver of an idea, like a little bit of light sneaking through the curtains in a dark, lonely room. Either way, it's a sign of a lot more going on behind the scenes. Now let me ask you, what are you going to do with this glimmer? Are you going to go back into your dark space and continue vaping in silence and in shame? Or will you contact me and let me show you how to turn this glimmer into a full-blown, beautiful glow of insight and healing? Let me know. I would love to help you. Send an email to hello@breakvapes.com. That's hello@breakvapes.com. And let's go. Your future self is just waiting and begging for you to have your own back. And in the meantime, I will have yours. I hope you enjoyed this short episode, you guys. I am totally here for you. I think that each and every one of you are 100% worthy of living a vape-free life. That's it for today, guys. Lift your heads up high, and I will see you next week.